Hello and welcome to this guided meditation by Flow of Abundance. A journey into your inner world where lasting transformation, big shifts and clear insights can happen so much easier for you. Today, we will have a closer look at a part of you which lives inside in your inner world and is repressed, denied, unwanted, forgotten, your inner shadow. This is happening unconsciously most of the time, but it can also happen consciously when you are aware of an aspect of your shadow and choose deliberately to deny, repress, and ignore it. Quite some people try to run away from it or attempt to silence this part of themselves with all kinds of addictions and compensative behaviors. You can try to cope with it in destructive ways, but the more repressed, the more powerful the shadow becomes. Indeed, it can become so powerful that it shows itself in the outer world, in your daily reality, mirroring back to you your ignorance through creating dramatic situations, attracting difficult and toxic people, or volcano-like eruptions of deep emotional upheaval. The only way out is the way through. You might have heard this saying, and it is absolutely true in this case. Trust me, I have tried hard to avoid the unavoidable, but life just did never really work out this way. Trust me, you cannot just ignore your shadow away. See this meditation as an invitation to face your shadow, listen to its message, come into acceptance, and see it as what it is, with compassion. A part of yourself which wants to be integrated into the whole being of you, so you can eventually feel whole and complete. But keep in mind, this is a journey taking step by step. So every time you do this work, you integrate other parts of yourself. Give it time, give it space, and breathe through it. A very essential thing to understand is, naturally, the shadow comes in two, the dark one and the light one. Yes, you heard right, the light one. Together they are encompassing the whole spectrum of your shadow. The dark shadow holds the denied, repressed, or judged as unacceptable parts. Your anger, fear, grief, guilt, shame, perceived weaknesses, you name it. The light shadow contains your unexpressed gifts, talents, and potentials that you have diminished, ignored, or kept hidden, probably from fear of standing out, being judged, or the fear of taking responsibility for your own power and brilliance. In this journey, you will identify, transform, and integrate some of these shadows. Traveling inward, remember that what you discover is neither good nor bad. It simply is. These parts of yourself are longing for recognition, understanding, appropriate expression, and loving acceptance. The enormous energy once used to repress or hide these aspects is becoming available for you. Your vitality, growth, and evolution in the process of integration. Now it is time to settle comfortably into your meditation space. You can do this sitting or lying down, however you like. Make sure you will be uninterrupted for the whole duration of this meditation. And just one last thing, note, this meditation is not to be done while driving a vehicle or operating any other machinery. That said, let's begin. Imagine or sense how from the sun A beam of golden, relaxing and cleansing light is coming down, entering the top of your head, filling and relaxing your whole head, your face, your forehead, your eyes, everything completely relaxed. Your nose flowing into your cheeks, your mouth, your tongue, your jaw. Everything is completely relaxed now. And the golden light continues to stream into your throat and neck, bringing deep, deep, deep relaxation. From there, it continues to flow into your shoulders, relaxing every single muscle. Relax. Continues to flow into your arms, and your arms relax. And so are your hands now filled with this golden light, and your fingers. And your hands and your fingers are completely relaxed. The light flows and fills your chest, your abdominal area, streams down your spine, and from there into your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. And your chest is completely relaxed now. Your abdominal area is relaxed, and your back is completely relaxed, filled with this light. The light continues to flow into your pelvic area, and your pelvic area is now relaxed. From there it continues into your legs, relaxing your upper legs, your knees, your chins, and your calves. Flows into your ankles, relaxing your ankles. And from there it moves into your feet, into every single toe. And your feet and your toes are completely relaxed. And as you now feel your whole body being filled by this beautiful golden light, your whole body is now completely relaxed. As you are now becoming aware of your deep, deep level of relaxation, you suddenly find yourself in front of a beautiful marble staircase. One step at a time, you will go deeper into your subconscious mind using this staircase. Step 1. Step 2. Reach a deeper level of relaxation. Step 3. Step 4. Step 5. You pause for a moment. You continue now with step 6, step 7, step 8, step 9, and finally step 10. You look up and see an impressive, beautifully ornamented wooden carved door ahead of you. As you look closer, you see the symbol of the play between dark and light in perfect harmony with each other, emerging on its surface. It is the symbol of yin and yang, emitting an iridescent mystical glow. You go a couple of steps towards the door, reach out and open it confidently, and with a feeling of excitement, you walk through this portal into your inner world. You find yourself stepping onto a forest pathway. The air is refreshing and holds a scent of pine and earth. You feel a gentle breeze around you, and golden rays of the setting sun beam through the forest onto your skin, making you pleasantly warm and comfortable. As you set one foot in front of another, you notice the path begins to wind upward. Up in the distance, through the forest, you spot an orange-red gate distinctively standing out from its surroundings. You know immediately this is your destination. With every step you take, you seem to gain more confidence. More and more you feel ready inside to embark on this adventure towards more wholeness ahead of you. As you approach, you see how tall the orange-red gate stands against the landscape. The threshold between the worlds, a sacred passage into yourself where nothing can be hidden anymore. A passage from the conscious into the deeper subconscious realms. Its color is vibrant and luminous. Just looking at it seems to transmit energy, vitality, strength, and the feeling that you are being at the right place for what is to come. As you stand bewildered in front of the gate, a presence emerges, your guide. This being might appear as a human, an animal, a mythical figure, a sphere of light, or simply just a feeling of knowing that it is there. Somehow its presence feels familiar and you are sure you have met before. You sense a deep trust and connection between the two of you. You deeply know you are in the best hands possible and understand there are no words needed to communicate with your guide, but the two of you are dialed in with each other telepathically. Your guide gestures towards the gate, inviting you to state your intention for what is to come. And so you speak. I seek integration of my shadows. Within me, both dark and light, they shall unite. With your guide beside you, you step through the gate. You feel immediately a shift in your energy, much lighter, more vibrant and clear. By now, the sun has already set, and the clear sky shows itself in its most beautiful colors, with stars and the moon appearing. Twilight is surrounding you, the space where dark and light, where subconscious and conscious mind meet. Beyond the gate, the path leads up another small slope, unveiling a glade-like plateau embedded by ancient trees. The glade reveals two pools made of stones, radiating a similar ancient presence as the trees do. Truly a place like no other. The pools would almost look like twins, identically shaped, made of the same stone. But one pool is deep indigo, reflecting the moon and the stars, and the other one gleams with golden light, radiant like the sun. One is your dark shadow pool, the other one is your light shadow pool. Looking at the scenery, you understand that light and dark look like opposites, but essentially are parts of the same one web of life, emanating from one source. In between the pools is a majestic, perfectly arranged fire burning. Your guide invites you to step closer to the fire. Mesmerized by its flames and aliveness, you start to breathe in and out of your heart, connecting from your center with the spirit of the fire. With every breath you take, you feel more and more synchronized with the fire, and you sense the fire's essence moving through your entire energy field and body. cleansing, purifying, harmonizing body, mind, emotions, and spirit, preparing you for the next stage of this sacred ritual. You feel how a lot of foreign energy is leaving you. Heaviness is transforming, old outdated structures dissolving, making space for more clarity, confidence, and the new to come. You speak. I now call forth the aspects of my consciousness, those unexpressed and those concealed, of the light and of the dark. Purified, heart-centered, and determined, it is time to approach the pool of the dark shadow. You step back from the fire pit and towards the pool, kneeling beside it. Peeking into the water, you expect to see your mirror image, but instead, the reflection you see is your dark shadow, those aspects of you you have repressed, denied, feared, neglected. Looking your dark shadow self deeply into the eyes, you speak. I see you. I acknowledge you. I honor you. You are part of me. What is the wisdom that you bring? Listen deeply with all of your senses. Allow any repressed emotions, thoughts, pictures, sensations to arise. Let them move through you. Feel what needs to be felt. What has been hiding in the dark for so long while observing the process. Don't attach to it. Just let it move through you. And then let it go. Know your guide being next to you, supporting you in this process. Take your time and understand that this is the potential of your primal power, your strength, your raw beauty and innate wisdom, which for whatever reasons you kept separate from yourself. When this process feels complete, thank these parts of you from your heart. Give them the attention, acknowledgement, and love they truly deserve, as you and those aspects are about to be united once again. But first, your guide points you to the golden pool. Time to walk over and kneel beside it. Looking into the water instead of your mirror image, you see the reflection of your light shadow, those aspects of you which contain your unexpressed gifts, talents, and potentials that you have diminished, ignored, or kept hidden. It might have been your fear of standing out, your fear of being judged and rejected, taking responsibility for your own brilliance and power. Looking your light shadow deeply into the eyes, you speak. I see you. I acknowledge you. I honor you. You are part of me. What is the brilliance that you bring? Listen deeply with all of your senses, with all of your heart. Allow any repressed emotions, feelings, thoughts, sensations, pictures to arise, and let them move through you. Feel what needs to be felt. Witness what needs to be witnessed. step by step. So all of this which has been hidden for so long can emerge. Let it drift by like clouds. Let it flow through you like waves. Let it move through you and then let it go. Without any attachment, just observing it fading out. Know your guide is with you, is present next to you, supporting you in this process. Take your time and understand your gifts, talents, abilities, your brilliance, which now show themselves to you. When you feel this process is over, thank these parts of you. Give them the attention, acknowledgement, and love they truly deserve. Now, your guide lets you know the final step of this transformation is about to be performed in between the pools at the sacred fire. You arise and walk between the pools in a fair distance towards the fire pit, standing there with open arms. The flames start to glow stronger. The fire is growing bigger and bigger. This moment you speak once more the words, "The dark and the light within me, they shall unite." As you speak, your shadows start to emerge embodied from their pools in full size. One in indigo blue, one in gold. As they have fully emerged, both are magically drawn to the fire by invisible forces. Watch as your shadows begin to circle the fire, at first with greater distance, then with every other round they come gradually closer. While moving in circles, they speak to each other. It seems like they are negotiating, finding a way to harmonize and synchronize with each other, figuring out their new place as they are about to be integrated as a part of you. You cannot really hear what they say, but as the conversation continues, both shadows start to dance around the fire, start to dance with each other, sometimes with tension and sometimes with intensity. You can neither really hear nor understand what they say, but as the conversation continues, both shadows start to dance with each other around the fire, sometimes with tension and intensity, sometimes with flow and harmony. Over the course of the dance, tendency goes more and more towards harmonization. While they take up on speed, they whirl and swirl faster and faster and faster. Eventually, they completely synchronize. At this point, the dancing has reached a speed where you can only see a mix of blue and gold. And as their dance reaches its final peak, both shadows transform into mist of luminous light, spiraling upwards through the flames, getting cleansed and purified by the primordial force of the spirit of the fire. Just above the fire, they fuse and unite. What was once two has finally become one. And so within one sudden movement, this fused energy flows in a big arc through your crown into you, into your heart, and from there into every single cell. As this essence merges with your being, you feel lighter, brighter. A sensation of completion is arising within you. A spark of joy ignites deep inside your heart and spreads all over your body, your being, into every cell. A deep sense of new peace settles into you. You feel refreshed, rejuvenated, renewed, energized, a beacon of pure life. A light weight is suddenly, noticeably appearing in one of your hands. Looking down and opening your hand, you find an outstandingly beautiful, fragrant flower in there. Charged symbol of your integration. Your completed step towards wholeness. Bring this talisman with you into your daily life so that the completion can be grounded into your physical reality. Have a closer look. Take the time and notice your flower. Enjoy its vibrant color, its unique form, its wonderful petals, its captivating smell. Let its beauty sink into you. Your guide is appearing beside you, carefully touching with one hand the back of your heart and with the other your shoulder. Feeling his warmth and unconditional love, you have a last glance at the fire, which has calmed down to mere glowing embers. Knowing you are able to return anytime you feel called to do so, you step together towards the gate. Here you turn around with your hands on your heart and speak. Thank you to all parts of myself, expressing deep love, appreciation, and gratitude towards all of that is you, the known and the unknown parts. Feeling deeply grateful, you step with your guide through the orange red gate. It is time to say goodbye to your friend, and both of you reach out for a long hug. As usual, there are no words needed. As you step back, he has something for you. He opens his hands and unveils a red-orange woven bracelet in the same color as the gate. This bracelet will connect you to deeper beyond this journey. So every time you want your guide's counsel, advice, or support in your daily life, you just focus on him and touch your wrist. So your guide will be present. Your guide is connected to your deeper, your true, authentic self and knows how to support you best. If you ever have doubt, are indecisive, or need support in any other way. And note, this is just an invitation, so it is up to you to now decide if you want to receive this gift or not. No matter what you have decided, it is time to return to where you have started. To wave a last goodbye and walk down the trail you have come. Effortlessly and in almost no time, you are reaching the door with the glowing yin-yang symbol. It looks like the door is even welcoming you, and as you approach, it opens by itself, inviting you to step through. As you wholeheartedly do so, once again you stand in front of the same 10 white marble steps you took in the beginning. Time to ascend. You take step number 1 and step number 2, bringing your awareness back into your body. You take step number 3 and step number 4. You feel whole and complete. Step number 5 and step number 6. You gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Taking step number 7 and step number 8, you become aware of your surroundings. And finally, you take step number 9 and step number 10. You're completely back in your waking reality, but still keep your eyes closed for a moment. With your eyes still closed and with your awareness back in your body, you feel the weight and texture of your flower in one of your hands. And if you have chosen to receive the bracelet, you feel the bracelet your guide has handed you around one of your wrists. Know that even as these fade away from tangibility, their essence will remain with you. Your flower as the symbol of your inner union, and the bracelet as the symbol of the connection to your guide, who you can call whenever you want to. Now it is time to fully return, so take an inhalation deep into your belly, and with your exhalation, gently open your eyes, come back with your awareness into the space, feeling positive, refreshed, wide awake, whole and complete. Welcome back and congratulations for completing this inner journey towards wholeness. Now take a moment to honor the remarkable and significant work you have just done. If done with the right level of sincerity and commitment, shadow work is a deep transformative process that can ripple through every aspect of your life. Expanding your self-connection, understanding of who you truly are, bringing unexpected shifts and changes in the most positive ways. Important to notice is that still old unresolved and formerly repressed emotions as well as thought patterns can emerge. Don't worry, just as you have done in the journey kneeling at the pools, don't repress but allow them to move through you. Feel what needs to be felt, witness what needs to be witnessed, detach from it, changing into observer mode, and finally letting go of it, letting it flow away like a river. Just a reminder, when you avoid facing your shadows, no matter if dark or light, you automatically create barriers to your own true abundance and fulfillment. The energy required to keep parts of yourself hidden depletes the very resources you need for creation and manifestation. Each repressed emotion, denied strength, or hidden unlived gift becomes like a weight anchoring as to familiar patterns and familiar ways of being. Beyond that, our shadows create self-sabotage and procrastination patterns, as well as states of lack and not enoughness. What you have resisted now becomes a source of power. The anger you have repressed can transform into healthy boundaries or boundless energy and motivation for positive change in your life. The grief you have avoided can deepen your capacity for love, joy, and connection. The ambition you have hidden and dimmed can finally find expression in meaningful and fulfilling work, or into taking steps towards actualizing other small and even bigger dreams. In the days and weeks ahead, keep an eye open for those changes, notice them, and write them down in your journey. Putting your mind on what positive things are already happening in your life instead of what is negative or not happening can act as a massive accelerator towards more of what you truly want in your life. What you put your intention on, your energy flows to, and this grows. This is a simple but powerful way to train your brain to look constantly out for the goodness in your life. What you appreciate appreciates. See for yourself how impactful this practice is if applied on a daily basis. At last, to wrap our session up, each time you consciously choose to embrace rather than fragment, you strengthen the integration you have begun today. Be patient with yourself. Acknowledge and celebrate small shifts and small steps. Cultivate daily spiritual and physical practices and routines supporting you. Don't hesitate to reach out for caring support, either in your surrounding or professionally. Trust the unfolding process of the continuous unfolding of who you truly are. I honor you, I see you, I acknowledge you. We are all on this journey together with much love and gratitude. See you on the next journey. You just have listened to a Flow of Abundance meditation. If you like this meditation, support us on our mission and give it a like. Leave your feedback or question below in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and feel free to share it with your friends, colleagues, family, and if you dare, even with complete strangers. If you want to go even beyond that, you can purchase all our meditations as audio recordings for download for the offline world, or go even deeper with your personal transformation and stay ahead of time in our monthly membership program with meditation pre-releases, more background content, integration practices, an exclusive community of like-minded people, and regular live Q&A sessions. Find the links below in the description. And remember, the abundance you seek is seeking you. May you find your abundance within, so it can become your outer reality.